Good morning, beautiful friends. Welcome to the magic of the fairy garden where the Solomon seal likes to be. Aren't these flowers absolutely magnificent? The way they're just gently dangling from below the flower stalks. I just find these flowers and these plants to be absolutely miraculous. So you'll notice that there's a sense of the flowers dangling and being held by each node, similarly to our spine. And so Solomon seal has a great affinity for supporting the spine and bringing alignment to the spine, and by bringing warmth and circulation to the small muscles that support the spine and that hold the spine in place, as well as the ligaments. And also, we see how this could relate possibly on the opposite side of the body to the alignment of the sternum. And in deep colds or congestion where we want and need to bring warmth and circulation, Solomon seal can also be applied. And it can be applied as an oil or as an alcohol-based tincture, whatever is going to make it possible for this plant to be a part of this person's trajectory of health. And the part of the plant that is historically used, or most recently used, I should say, is the root. And so we travel down. I'm not going to dig up a root right now. It's too late in the season. If we're going to dig for roots, we want to be doing that before the plant comes up. And I did do that. So there was a baby one here somewhere. Oh yeah, here we are. There's a little one coming up. And it's coming up probably from a parent root. And these roots look a lot like ginger roots, if you can picture that. Although they're more white rather than kind of the off yellow that is of a ginger root. And I harvested some earlier this season, and I cut it into little pieces and I put it in 50% alcohol. And the way that this will be used will probably be as a tincture for internal use, in which I occasionally will use this in drop doses, 3 drops 3 times a day, for supporting ligament health. But sometimes I'll also put this into larger doses. For example, for a hip injury where there was some pain and stiffness, Solomon seal with equal parts of teasel, taken 1 dropper full 3 times a day, was really, really helpful. Also, if there's rheumatoid arthritis or any kind of arthritis, adding black cohosh in equal parts with black cohosh and teasel, with Solomon seal and teasel has been really helpful. Turmeric can also be a nice plant to add in a formula like that as well. We probably all have our favorites. Look at these exquisite little bells. So Solomon seal has a strong relationship with the ball and socket joints. And, I was showing it's hard to see because we're not really getting a look at the roots really. Here's a little baby marshmallow plant coming up and some ground ivy. When we have roots that are rhizomes that lay just below the surface of the earth, and then we have plants that come up at a 90-degree angle, what we're discovering is that this plant helps us to make tremendous change in our life. If we need to make a new direction or take a new direction, this is one of the plants that can deeply support us. And in the same way that this plant helps us with all of the ball and socket areas of our life, or ball and socket joints of our body, our ball and sockets move in all of the directions. And so Solomon seal is letting us know that we can move in all of the directions. These beautiful white flowers speak of a connection to the divine, and when we're in the process of making tremendous change or changing directions in our lives, it's often really supportive to ask for support from the divine, and the flower essence of this plant can be so supportive in that way. But also drop doses of the root can be tremendously helpful in this way as well. And Sending you so many blessings from the backyard at Wild Carrot Herbs, and so much love. One more important fact to share. This can be really helpful in supporting toning of the ligaments postpartum if there's incontinence. But incontinence, it doesn't need to be part of the picture, but if the gait of a person postpartum has been impacted by giving birth or by the baby's head pressing in a particular way, it's not appropriate during pregnancy, but postpartum it can be a lovely ally either in tincture form, taken as a formula internally, or by being rubbed on topically. Okay, friends, bye for now.